We're also following a developing story about Dennis Wideman and the incident with linesman Don Henderson. For those who don't remember, January 27th, 2016, Wideman, in what was maybe the most publicized incident with an official in the history of sports, Don Henderson still hasn't returned to work, and according to a report, the linesman is now suing Dennis Wideman for $10.25 million. So the developing story, there will be a lawsuit filed by Don Henderson and his people on Dennis Wideman. We'll get more into it with Elliotte Friedman a little bit later on.
How much is he suing for? The linesman?
$10.25 million.
Dennis Wideman's about to become a UFA as well.
That is correct.
Don't know if in any way this would affect his UFA status league-wide, but you know, we're going to see what this incident really has cost Dennis Wideman over the coming months. That's a very interesting development.
I was just kind of brush up on my information as we saw the story break.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. And Henderson had surgery to remove 2 discs, talking about him not skating again. So there's a lot to go through in this, and we'll try and kind of sort through it with Elliotte Friedman a little bit later on in the show.
A slight Flames kind of tinge to the lead with Friedge today of Hockey Night in Canada. Elliotte Friedman joining us from the studios. Good day, Friedge.
I'm coming on before Gus Johnson.
Yes.
That's not good. I don't want to be on the marquee below that guy. He's pretty good and much more excitable than I am.
Yeah. Well, we all agree with that. Friedge, first things first, Dennis Wideman, Don Henderson, the linesman, as we talked about, $10.2 million civil lawsuit reportedly. Anything else you could tell us at this time?
I think the timing's interesting that he waited a day after the Flames got knocked out of the playoffs to file the suit. That one's pretty fascinating to me. I remember when, I just wonder if he decided that he didn't want any negative public backlash by filing it during the playoffs, so he waited until they were knocked out and decided to do it. I don't think anybody is surprised that this happened. I think we all expected it to come at a certain point. I don't think any of us really knew what the number was going to be or who the defendants were going to be. I haven't seen, is the NHL listed as a defendant here? I'm curious about that. It doesn't sound like right now they are, but maybe I'm missing something. I think this is going to get really ugly, guys, and I think one of the things that Wideman and his lawyers and the Flames and their lawyers are going to do is there was some pretty big fights between Henderson and the league when it was all over about his job performance and the fact that he was getting to a point in his career where they were going to let him go. And I think this is going to turn out very nasty between his lawyers and the opposite lawyers over his job performance and how much that should affect any damages in the lawsuit.
Yeah, that's the part of the equation, and I know there's a lot of former officials that have, I mean, I feel like the former officials have the ability to speak out a little bit more, but they're saying, you know, listen, job performance, he's not officiating in the NHL anymore, he can't officiate in the NHL anymore. But if there was the ability that he wasn't going to officiate in the NHL anymore because of his performance, it's a somewhat mitigating factor.
Well, I think if you look, there's the biggest lawsuit in recent hockey history was probably Steve Moore and Todd Bertuzzi, right?
Yeah.
And there ended up being a payment there. We've never found out publicly how much it was, but at the end of the day, Steve Moore and Todd Bertuzzi reached a settlement. And I would suspect that somewhere down the road, Dennis Wideman and the Flames and Don Henderson are going to reach a settlement.
Right.
Now we're just sort of haggling over the number.